All right, guys, I'm gonna show you a half guard pull from the feet right into a sweep, okay? So we're gonna start here. Okay, we're gonna start with the most basic, most common grips that you're gonna run into, right? Are gonna be this basic collar, lapel grip, and then the elbow or sleeve, one of these grips here in the arm. This is most common grip you're gonna run into. Okay, typically with the right hand on the collar. So, you know, coming out on the match, coming out, boom, we got our grips, okay? So, sometimes you get locked in here, and if you don't feel like you can do a takedown on this guy, we can drop into a half guard. Now, if you don't use a half guard, this is obviously not going to be the guard pull for you. If you do use half guard, it might be something you want to play around with. Okay? So I want to get the guy walking a little bit, you know, to the side. So I'm going to kind of move him around, kind of see how his feet, see how he's moving. And what I'm looking for is, if I'm circling, I'm looking for that foot to follow with me, right? Some guys might stay in a more staggered stance here, right here, where you kind of stay staggered. I'm looking to get that foot to get him more square, okay? And you're gonna see why that's important in just a second, okay? Once we've gotten the guy square, where his feet are basically either square, or on the arm side, if we've got that foot forward, either one of those is gonna work, either slightly forward or square foot. We're gonna step sort of outside. Notice my foot down here is gonna be pointing out. I'm not going straight. I'm gonna be pointing out in the foot. If you guys have ever like done kickboxing or Muay Thai, the same thing, step into that position, right? So we're gonna step, I'm gonna shoot into my hip and look to the side. Now what I'm doing here is I'm trying to flare this elbow out, right? And I'm pulling down the collar at the same time. What I'm doing is getting his hands to hit the mat. He has to base. If he doesn't base, he's gonna, you know, freaking go head first into the mat. So once he's based out, I've got an opening here, okay? And you're gonna end up being very low on the leg, and that's kind of ideal for what we're gonna do. We're gonna let go and come up. Now, in just a second, I'm gonna give you a different angle, but we're grabbing right now behind the hip and the knee. There's a lot of different variations to finish this particular sweep. The easiest is simply just pull the knee up, come up to your knee, boom. And then there's your sweep. If that's a tournament, you're up 2 points, and at the same time, you know, we didn't have to take the guy down. Maybe he's a big dude. That's a good sweep for a big guy because you can get under him without having him sitting right on top of you, okay? So let's turn around the side, give a different angle. So again, we're here, getting our grips here, okay? Again, we want this foot forward, the same side as the arm, or if he's back right here, okay, I'll circle, right? And either get him square or forward, just like this is perfect. Now, from here, square position, I'm gonna square foot. Okay, I'm gonna step and shoot to hit. Notice I'm flinging my body down, pulling him down, making him hit. Okay? From here, let go of your grips, turn towards him. We're going right around the upper thigh, and this is grabbing not at the shin, at the toes. This is kind of an important detail. If I grab here at the shin, he can kick his leg out pretty easily. If I grab at the toes, go ahead. Very hard for him to get rid of it, and I can pull that leg towards me and come up. There's also the variation, right here, where you can go grab here too. This one works as well. And then coming up to your side and trying to finish there. That works fine too, okay? The key to making the initial part of this work is flipping the arm up and pulling him down. So when you're doing this motion, you're stepping and drop into your hip here and really pulling your body weight down, falling into it to make sure that guy's hands have to post. So one more time. So we're getting under our grips here. Again, if his foot is not forward, we're gonna walk a little bit. There it is. Pull down, okay, and this leg hooks just right down here, really low on the leg. Hook, grab the toes. We can either pull those two toes towards us, or I can grab and hook and come up to my elbows and follow it down to the mat. Again, that'll give you 2 points right off the bat. You got your sweep. And again, if you don't think you can really take the guy down, you can do this to a bigger guy, you know, or a guy who might, you know, be yelled out wrestling. So try to sweep out, especially if you use half guard already.